Hello, this is just a quick one for anyone who's interested in ways to mount the camera and lights when making machining related YouTube videos. I've been using low-cost 11-inch Magic arms for a while now. They're incredibly versatile and really quick to set up and position. I found that fitting an extra joint to the end gives a little greater reach and allows for even more freedom of movement. My camera weighs around half a kilo, and I find after a project or two the joint becomes worn and the arm needs to be replaced. I imagine if you're using a lighter device, say a phone or a GoPro, it would probably last considerably longer. I've recently added a 6mm steel top to my machine tables to give me an alternative to the tripod and unwieldy extension pole I usually use, mainly because it really gets in the way. So I set to making some magnetic anchor points for lights and camera. One issue that I've found with the Magic arms is that the hard aluminium clamp doesn't grip all that well on smooth surfaces. Even when it's ripped up really tightly, the weight of the camera can make it slip. By chance, I managed to source some fluted aluminium tube from a specialist supplier on the other side of the Pennines. To start with, I cut some M8 stud to length. And then I chopped the fluted aluminium tube to suit. Then, using a nub of aluminium from the scrap bin, I made a couple of end caps. Then it was just a case of assembling the parts. The result is much less in the way and allows for a quicker setup and removal, so I can spend less time filming and more time making. So far, I've made a long one and 2 short ones. And that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you next time.